Today, I will explain you new Netflix series named Eric. So this cute boy is Edgar Anderson. This is his father Vincent Anderson. He worked in a very popular puppet TV show named Good Day Sunshine. His son also had an idea of puppet for the show. Son showing it to his dad, but dad ignored him. His dad always used to ask him for the race to the home, but he never let his son win. That's really disappointing. Then at dinner his father asked about his drawing. Son told with little confusion. Then his dad started insulting him. Then mom got angry. His mom-dad daily fight in front of him. He was done with this life. The next day his mom-dad were arguing. Mom asked his dad to take him to school today. He totally ignored them and went towards the school all alone. Then something strange happened. A strange guy staring at him? This scene was actually to make suspense. This was his mom's boyfriend and was waiting for his dad to come out from apartment so he can enter. The kid was actually done with this life. His dad go to work and came home late night. Then his wife started shouting at him that I have been calling you so many times. To tell that, Edgar their son didn't reach school today and missing. This is Detective Ledroyd and in charge of this case. Someone found the blooded t-shirt, so he came in police department to give it to detective. Detective called missing kid's parents. Detective showed this blooded t-shirt to his parents. Mom recognized the t-shirt. Detective told them the blood on t-shirt is O positive. Their son Edgar Anderson blood group is A positive. Then kid mom got little happy. Now his dad is regretting why he didn't listen to his son. Now he is watching his son drawing. Next day his dad fell from bed. His head hit by a floor hardly. Then he started seeing that monster which his son draw. Also his son jacket was found on the road. Now the question is, whether his son is alive or not. The monster named Eric, which was drawn by his son, was whispering to do what his son wants. So Vincent tell his plan to his wife Cassie, that he will add that monster puppet in the show, so our son will be back. Kid mom said to Vincent, you are going crazy. Even police is unable to find our kid. How can you depend on monster puppet? Detective Ledroyd visits Edgar Anderson school. There he saw a drawing made by him. The summary of drawing was, he is going far from home, towards a long hair guy. The detective take all the criminal records in this area. This beautiful lady is detective's assistant. Detective saw something strange. The uncle who is the caretaker of apartment, named Mr. George Lovett, has been in the criminal records. Detective go directly towards Mr. George Lovett. There he find a kid's juice box. Mr. George Lovett was arrested in connection with the disappearance of child. Mr. George replied, kid hate their parents to fight, so he comes to me and draw on my walls. But detective decided to keep him in custody. Later on, detective visits him in the jail. Mr. George said, I am 72 years old man. I have spent many years in jail in past for fake case. If you waste time on me, you will miss real criminal. Edgar's dad was taking wine from bar. Edgar was staring this guy outside bar. Did Edgar make this guy in the drawing? This guy name is Yusuf. He is watching the reward on that kid. Did he kidnap the kid? Let's keep it suspense for a minute. But where the hell the kid disappeared? If he got kidnapped, the kidnappers should call. Later on, Mr. George Lovett was released respectfully. Edgar's mom go to Mr. George Lovett and asked to see the drawing made by Edgar on his walls. Then she smiled to see her son drawings. Edgar mom has now an affair with this guy. She thought Vincent is gone crazy, and Vincent didn't came home for 1 week. Vincent was working on that puppet called Eric. He is presenting it in the meeting. Finally, Eric was approved for the show. Now let's come to Edgar, a missing kid. He was actually following that guy, Yusuf, which he draw. The poor people lived under tunnel drains. Edgar fell down from grill, but luckily survived. The first person to saw Edgar was Yusuf, so he took him. Technically, he didn't kidnap a kid. He found kid and now willing to get reward of $25,000 by returning him to parents. Yusuf asked him, why you come down here? Don't you know it's dangerous down here? Finally, Vincent came home after so many days. His wife told him, I have packed your bag. Just move out from here. She told him I am pregnant with my boyfriend. My honest reaction was, what the hell is she doing? So Vincent was on the roads. Then he came in Mr. George Lovett house. He asked Mr. George Lovett to show the drawing made by his son. When Vincent saw the drawing, he said it's a map. He copied it on a plain paper. He was really understanding the map and started marking the identifications on the map. Now Vincent is in underground tunnels. This is Rhea, Yusuf's right hand. She wants to sell Edgar to this bad guy by betraying Yusuf. Yusuf said to Edgar, I will take you to your mom, dad. Edgar said, I don't want to go back, my dad scared me. Edgar's dad reached the destination but find nothing. So he lose all the hope, without knowing that Edgar was locked in a nearby room. Finally, Yusuf called Edgar's mom and told her to come tonight at call station with cash prize. Unfortunately, detective find the Edgar's footage in which he was following Yusuf. Yusuf saw himself on a TV as a suspect. Now, Yusuf cannot take Edgar to his mom. Rhea told him she will take Edgar to his mom, but Rhea has some other disgusting plans. Now it's the time Edgar have to go with Rhea, and he is hugging Yusuf to say goodbye. Then suddenly Vincent saw his son, Edgar. Vincent tried his best to run after his son. Due to crowd, he got hit by many people and fell down. Rhea is taking Edgar to sell to bad guy. She was never willing to return Edgar to his parents. The bad guy was waiting. Rhea and Edgar slipped and fell down. Luckily, Rhea was dead and Edgar got survived. Happily, Edgar is out of danger of bad guy. It was important for him to give their parents a lesson. His dad never listened or understand him. Edgar's dad wake up and saw Yusuf. He saw there are drawings made by his son. Vincent said, what have you done with my son? Yusuf replied, I helped him. He followed me. Edgar was scared of you, he come to me. Edgar father realizing that how much toxic I was. Yusuf told him the way out from grills. Then Vincent imaginary monster Eric appeared from nowhere and told him, real monsters ain't under the bed. Real monster is you, your own son is scared of you. Finally, Edgar came out of grills safely. His mom got a call that his son was seen near park. Then she run towards the park. Later on, Vincent also find the way out. Then he saw news that his son was seen nearby. Then he run directly towards the studio to execute his previous plan. That is to show the Eric on the TV. Then he wear Eric costume and run directly towards crowd. Then he shout, turn cameras on me. Edgar actually seeing this on TV. Then he get into the restaurant and watching it while eating. His dad was saying world don't need to be changed. Every individual need to be changed. So world will be changed itself. His dad said, I am changing myself. Please give me a chance. Then his dad said by assuming that his son is listening. Race to the home. Edgar seems happy. Then Vincent run towards the home. When he reached home, there was no one. But then suddenly Edgar appeared and win for the first time. His dad was really shocked and happy. His mom also arrived. Finally, he is sleeping happily in his home. The next day, Edgar came in studio to watch his dad's show. After the show, Vincent was looking for his son. Then he saw his son in Eric costume. There was a lot of things he wanted to talk to his cute son. In my opinion, the ending was good, and I am happy for the kid. Finally, their relation is good. So here the story ends when they were talking happily. So I will rate this series 9 out of 10. In this series, there was a beautiful lesson for the parents. They must understand and listen their kids. Parents must spend time daily with their kids. Comment your ratings in the comment section. I want to know how much you like the story. Please like the video and subscribe the channel. I really hard work for the video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting.